Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Tim and I help group of instructors love their body again, regain confidence, drop pounds, drop inches, and live a lifestyle of freedom away from diets and all that bullshit quackery. All right, so in this very short video, I'm going to share with you the ideas and the coaching philosophy about how we sustain results over long kind of term, how we can help yourself and any other fitness instructors out there to move away from kind of diets, but mainly to have success over a long term, all right, sustain that success. And it all starts with, initially just as a brief overview, nutrition coaching. You want to lose weight, we know we need to have, you need to be in a calorie deficit. If you're in a calorie surplus, you'll be kind of gaining weight. Okay, so we know that that's what the end goal is to be in a calorie deficit, and particularly for fitness instructors, is to have a adequate and well-suited macronutrient split of the right amount of protein, the right amount of carbs, the right amount of fats, okay? Because you're not generic population sitting on the couch, chilling out. You're out there smashing your bodies 6, 8, 10, 12, 20 times a week for some of you crazy fitness instructors out there, all right? So macro splits really, really helpful and really, really important. However, what's really going to drive your success and drive your confidence is this tweak, okay? And I've spoken about this before in separate videos, but I'm going to just spend just a few minutes really kind of nailing this, secret kind of hack with as much clarity as possible. So self-worth. The reason why we need to have a bit more self-worth and level up your expectations, upgrade your perception of who you are and what you want, set boundaries, okay, and just demand more for yourself. Because what happens when you get into that cycle, that negative, debilitating cycle of diet, self-blame, self-sabotage, and then just go back again, all right? And you try something else. You try what Gwyneth Paltrow tried, you tried what Davina McCall tried, you tried what Karen at work tried, you might go to Slimming World, you might go to Weight Watchers, you'll jump around all these generic, ill-suited, bad diets that have a fantastic failure rate, not success rate, failure rate of 95%, okay? So out of 100 people, only 5 people will keep the weight off after 3 months' time of when they start that diet. That's fucking horrendous. That's shit, okay? But why would anybody logically try to do another diet? How many times are you going to roll that dice, lower yourself to that lifestyle of restrictive, miserable diets, don't eat that, all that kind of stuff, okay? So with that becomes self-language and self-blame and self-language, negative language, self-blame and self-sabotage, where you blame yourself and then you get down on yourself and you're like, oh, I'm just not good enough, or I just can't do it. I'm going to be forever stuck feeling a bit, carrying a little bit extra weight and a bit frumpy and not like a great fitness role model for my clients and or for my members. And, for my family, when they run around playing in the park, I'm going to be huffing, puffing behind them and all this stuff. You end up just lowering the expectation. You end up just being in that really negative, harmful place where you almost settle for that lifestyle because those diets are failing you. Yeah, it's not you failing them, it's they failing you. They're not right for you. So you end up blaming yourself, and it just gets into that turmoil, okay, where it's, it'll always be like this, and I'm never going to wear this pair of jeans again. I'm never going to wear that nice black dress again, and this is just how it is, blah, blah, blah. And you're looking at everybody else in the gym, maybe a bit envious, and you look at everybody on Instagram, a bit envious and stuff like that, and you just you get a bit down, you get a bit depressed, you get a bit frustrated. It affects your confidence, it affects your personal life, it affects your business life, it affects your sex life, it affects that role model, passion role model for your children, for your family, for your friends. It affects everything, okay? It's really quite like toxic. It just spreads. So you want to move from that cycle and move into the cycle where you now demand more for yourself, right? I am so-and-so. I am Susie. I am Jess. I am Lucy. I am Victoria. I am whatever, okay? I am a fitness instructor and I deserve more. Because there's no fitness instructor, there's nobody out there that deserves or should struggle with the nutrition and the body confidence, okay? That is a strong belief of mine that drives the business, okay? No one out there teaching class or living a fitness lifestyle should struggle with the nutrition and body confidence, okay? That is a myth that I want to smash up, okay? So, demand more for yourself. This is where I feel I am, my confidence, my self-worth. this is where I am now. This is where I want to be. And the minute you start putting more value into yourself, means that you'll start making better choices for yourself, because you know that that choice, that food, that takeaway, or that fruit shop, okay, is going to impact, because you're going to go, well, I don't want to eat this food. This food is shit. This food is low quality. I don't mind having a treat now and again, but I'm not putting this stuff into my body. My body deserves better. I deserve better, all right? I want to look good, right? So better choices, better foods, a bit more discipline, a bit more time in the kitchen, a bit more planning. You don't need to be chef guru or spend hours in the kitchen making up all these fancy meals. Just a little bit of time prepping, a little bit of planning, a bit more time, all right, and a bit more kind of foresight to work your meals around your classes and around your schedule, because everyone's going to be really different. So you focus to the fundamentals, you focus to what's really important, 3 meals, bit of protein, fruit, veg, okay, and some treats now and again. No problem at all, okay? You're going to demand more for yourself and set that higher value. So if you have something that's really important in your life that you have a lot of value to, you immediately look after it, okay? And that's what happens when you start nudging up your own self-worth. Better choices, better decisions, okay? You start setting boundaries, all right? No, I'm not going to have that. No, I'm not going to just have that cake at work because it's there, right? Okay? I'm not going to have that second portion of this or the third portion of this, or I'm going to have that 8th glass of Prosecco or wine or beer or pint of beer, whatever it may be, just because it's there. I'll feel pressured into it, okay? This is my life, my standards, this is what I want for myself, okay? And make that, exclamation, make that statement, make that standpoint, stick up for yourself, set those boundaries, and automatically the better choices, better decisions, the less kind of binging, all these things now perpetuate into a more positive cycle that's going to just keep elevating your self-worth up. That's going to help you stay in that deficit. It's going to help you install habits, transform your lifestyle, and before you know it, 8, 10, 12 weeks time, you'll be literally a complete different person, trimmed down, lean, full of energy, full of passion, and in control, okay? You'll feel in control. Instead of feeling like you've been bumped around from rock to rock, from diet to diet, you're in control. And all these little distractions that come along try and knock you off your path, get them to fuck, right? You're going to stay on your kind of path because you have that focus, you have that clarity. And if you're working with a coach, they'll be there holding your hand through that kind of storm, because there will be little things that will come up every now and again. And it's that laser focus that's going to keep you on that narrow path of where you want to be, right? Not where society tells you where to be, not where some diet tells you to be, not whatever else, where you dictate, right? It's your life, it's your rules, all right? So that's pretty much it. Probably rambled on for a little bit longer than anticipated, but it's a fairly hot topic, So yeah, that's pretty much it. If it's your first time to the channel, feel free to click that subscribe button. Check out all the other videos I've got working around energy hacks, calculating your macros, all the videos in the library. Feel free to check them out. Hit the subscribe button. If you found this video valuable and useful as well, feel free to hit the like button, smash it up. It will really help me grow the channel, so really appreciate that. And if there's any issues, major struggles you're having right now, feel free just to hit me in the comments or find me on Instagram at Tim_nutrition coach. And that is it. Thank you for your time. Have a great day and a great week. We shall see you on the other side.